Stop thinking all the damn time. Notice I said all the damn time. What do I mean by that? Look, a lot of us think things to death. We're like, oh my gosh, like, what about if I start my business and I have to get my website done, I have to have my logo, and it has to be the proper color. What about if, I need to, every time I turn on a video, I need to have the proper dress, and oh, I don't have the right dress, so I need to go to Macy's and buy another dress. Just a lot of blah, 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 right? Let me tell you something from a guy that's been in the game for about 9 years. People care and they don't care. The main thing is that a lot of people out there are suffering and they need our help. So if you're blessed with a gift to help someone with your speech, if you're great at podcasting, if you're great at blogging, get out there and do it. I've said this before. There's a $1 billion industry, right? $1 billion industry with dummy books, eBay for dummies, real estate for dummies. $1 billion industry. And why is it a $1 billion industry? There's a $1 billion industry because people want to know it. Let me tell you something I've learned. There are far more people out there that don't want to learn anything. Remember, we're living in a world where people never read a book after high school. So if you find yourself to be a person that studies a lot and do things a lot, you're already ahead of the game, right? You're already ahead of the game. So you got to get out there and just keep learning, keep doing it, and let the world know what you learn. What do you think about the guys that we listen to, the heavyweights? There could be, everybody has a different heavyweight. Where people are like, well, I listen to this person, Grant Cardone. I listen to Gary Vee. I listen to this person. But how do you think they're able to deliver the information that they're giving? Because they take the time to learn it. And you need to take the time to learn it. You and we all need to take the time to learn that information. Right? So remember that you have to show up on a regular basis. You have to do the things that it requires for you to be successful. You have to do it. And you have to do it on a regular basis. So a lot of times, a lot of people, when I do the YouTube videos, they're like, oh, you need this editing, you need that editing. And nobody has any channels. Nobody has anything. So they're telling you things that they don't know. Get out there and start it. And let me just tell you, and I got to spend just a little bit of time here. Mistakes. A lot of times people spend so much time and they beat them so much up like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. If that is you hear what I'm about to say. You are hurting yourself and you're preventing yourself from being successful. Why? Because you have to make mistakes in order to be successful. The average millionaire failed 17, 18 times before they made it. You got to get out there and make some freaking mistakes. And not beat yourself up because you made a mistake. This is a lab. We have to experiment. And you can't play the game unless you experiment. So make some mistakes. Try something. So what, it didn't work? Try it again. Try it a different way. Go, and maybe that's not the way. Then try something else. But you got to get started. So ask yourself the question today, why am I holding myself up so much and beating myself up so much and I'm not getting out there and getting it done? So the answer to that question is get started. And if you have a problem with that, well, my family makes fun of me because I made a mistake here. They don't understand success. If someone's sitting there making fun of your mistake, they don't understand it. They're a person that is a hostage to their situation, and they're tiptoeing through life, and they're not giving their all. Because I can tell you, that's not the way. You're gonna have failure. We didn't come to this planet with all the instructions. So just something to think about, guys. Take care with that, and until next time, see you at the next podcast.